I've been looking for a good impact wrench to just help me out and take off axle nuts. I'm tired of jumping up and down on breaker bars. And I asked on the internet forums and they said, oh, you just need a Milwaukee Fuel M18. They are so powerful. Milwaukee, Milwaukee, Milwaukee. And they said, get this compact impact. It'll do the job. Axle nuts aren't that tight, and this has 200 foot-pounds of torque, and it'll easily take off your axle nut. So I went and got this, and I tried it out. So it doesn't look like this is the right tool for the job. Then the internet users chimed in and they said, no, you're an idiot. You're doing it all wrong. You need the M18 mid-torque impact wrench. It has 600 foot-pounds of torque. It will rip those axle nuts right off, no problem. So I went and got the mid-torque impact wrench with 600 foot-pounds of torque.
Tight.
Try it one more time.
Let's just keep trying. I think it'll go.
So finally now I've got this big Milwaukee 2767, and I'm skeptical if this will be able to take off an axle nut, but I'm gonna try. It's got the 5 amp hour battery and a 32 millimeter socket, and we'll give it a shot and see. So far I've been let down. I followed all the YouTube comments. They said get the compact impact, and they said get mid-torque impact, and they said get the big battery. Then they said I'm doing it wrong. Well, here I am. Finally I've got the big impact, and let's see if it'll take off an axle nut. Okay, alright, so now we have the Milwaukee 2767, and this is supposed to be the impact that is strong enough to remove axle nuts. I'm skeptical because the other impacts, they just didn't work out. So we'll give this a shot and see. Wow, so powerful. Remove that like it's not even tightened. here we have another axle nut. According to the YouTube comments, I have to undent this lock, or my impact won't be able to remove this axle nut. That's what the YouTube comments said in the other clips. They said no way. But I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna give it a shot anyway. I'm so glad I listened to these comments, because there's so much knowledgeable people out there in them. Alright, got the socket on. It's on 3. And let's give this a shot. Wow. That was so powerful. Was it even tightened? Look at that. That was a lot of power. I'm very impressed with this Milwaukee 2767. It's obviously very powerful, and it looks like I should have just bought this big one from the start instead of going through all those other impacts. Well, that's it for the video, and it looks like this is the one to get, the Milwaukee. Does that even show? 2767-20. Very impressive. I guess I didn't have to take out this dent after all, because it just pushed out the dent and didn't seem to do anything. This thing's so powerful that you don't gotta push out the dent. Guys, I'm just not convinced this Milwaukee could do it that easily. It does say it have 1,000 foot-pounds fastening torque, and nut busting torque is 1,400 foot-pounds. So that should be enough, but that mid torque had 600 foot-pounds reverse torque, and it couldn't do it. So the reason I'm not convinced, because it made that axle nut look like it just spun off no problem. This one is a different axle nut, and it is staked. It's a Mazda, and I think it's 170 foot-pounds its torque too. But I thought I'd give it a try and see if this one comes off easy. Then for sure we know this is the right impact for axle nuts, and let's give it a shot and see. So again, it's on 1, 2, 3. Okay, got the 32mm axle nut socket. Wow, look at it smoking. Again, it ripped that axle nuts right off without an issue, just like it wasn't even tight. So I'm just gonna guess this thing is just that powerful. It can rip these big nuts off no problem. Well, thanks for leaving all the comments last time. I guess that, you know, you guys were right that I shouldn't have been messing around with those small impacts. I should have just got this big one with all the power. What was it again? 1,400 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque. And this seems the gun to get. If I just want one all-around gun, I don't want to have like 3-4 impacts, because, you know, I'm not loaded like some of you guys. So I just need one that can just do everything, and this seems to be the one. And thank you again for the advice, and it looks like this is the right gun I picked up. All right, that's the end of the video.